The Canadian Cancer Society's Wheels of Hope program continues to help those in our community and around the country, but they need volunteers. So joining me now to talk about this great program and how you can give back is once again Mark. Welcome back.
Hi, Gabriel. Thank you so much for having me. Nice to be back.
Well, it's nice to have you back, and let's remind our viewers a little bit, if they're not familiar with the program, what exactly Wheels of Hope is.
Sure. So, the Canadian Cancer Society, we provide this amazing program called the Wheels of Hope. The Wheels of Hope has volunteers to transport people undergoing cancer treatment from Cornwall and the area to Ottawa for their life-saving treatment that don't have a way to get there. Several reasons why people might need this service. Mostly, a lot of our clients don't have a car or a driver's license, and they probably shouldn't be driving after their treatment. And it can be a huge burden to a family, as some have to go for radiation treatments Monday to Friday for up to 6 weeks. And it can be really hard for a family member to take that much time off work. So that's where the Wheels of Hope comes in. We get them with volunteer drivers to their life saving treatment. And it takes a huge amount of stress off their plate, and a lot of times the families as well. I know from talking to people over the years that our clients tell us they don't know what they would have done without this program. And we found that if someone can't find transportation, they don't go. And that's just heartbreaking to me that the only reason someone's not going to their treatment is because they just don't have a ride.
Wow, truly amazing because I can't even imagine having to make that choice or seeing somebody else have to make that choice of literally not going for life-saving treatment because they don't have access. So thank God that Wheels of Hope is there. But again, it's a testament to the volunteers. So talk to me about the volunteers that we do have before we talk about the need for more volunteers, because it's a great team, and I think sometimes they get as much out of it as they're giving to the participants that are taking it or that are benefiting from it.
Yeah, it really is a great volunteer experience. I started out as a volunteer driver, and I loved that I was helping out people in my own community and literally making a difference in someone's life. I was humbled how most of the people are just so incredibly grateful for a stranger driving them, and the appreciation is really felt. They don't have to look around for expensive parking. They can relax and focus on themselves and getting well. And the magic really happens in the drives there and home. The conversations, the kindness, the compassion. Our volunteers get to meet so many interesting people from all walks of life. And sometimes people don't want to talk about cancer. They want to talk about hockey, or they want to share their stories about their own history and their own life experiences. It's a very special thing on the drives there and the drives home.
Absolutely, and I think you hit on a point where we're learning more and more about the sort of correlation between sort of that well-being and wellness and physical health. So you mentioned these are obviously life-saving treatments. They're already battling a deadly disease, potentially deadly disease that will have effects on their body. Having those extra worries there is not going to help in that healing process. So having that relaxation, that they one less thing to worry about, is only going to benefit them during the healing process.
One less thing, exactly. And there's a story that I love telling because I just always warms my heart telling the story. We had a woman recently say to me how much, how her volunteer driver was just so kind and sweet. They started talking about Elvis and how much she loved listening to Elvis. So the volunteer had a Elvis station on his car stereo. So we put some Elvis on, and she was singing all the way to her treatment. I'm not saying that every person is going to be happy going to their cancer treatment, but it's the gratitude and the compassion of these volunteers. And these small little acts of kindness make a huge difference in someone's life. And again, you're helping someone else in your own community. And that little thing just made her day. She said to me, Mark, I was just tickled pink.
Oh, that's wonderful. It certainly warms the heart, and we certainly know that anybody that does volunteer their time, I mean, they obviously have a big heart. So that little extra mile that they go, and that little extra compassion and kindness, just goes such a long way. So talk to me a little bit about the need for volunteers and what you're looking for in prospective volunteers.
Sure. So we need people definitely in Cornwall, but also the surrounding areas. Anyone if that's knows people in Lancaster, Alexandria, Maxville, pretty much all over Cornwall and the surrounding areas. We need volunteer drivers. So the program runs Monday to Friday during the day. Everyone must be willing to undergo a criminal background check, have a valid driver's license with three or less demerits. You are required to be at least double vaccinated for COVID-19 and are required to wear a mask in the vehicle. The clients are required to wear a mask as well. We want to do everything we can to keep everyone safe. And we do provide a mileage reimbursement or offer a tax receipt. So but you won't be out of pocket for your gas. We just need people that like driving, and are willing to drive to Ottawa to take someone to their life-saving treatment.
Absolutely. So if people are interested in signing up or finding out more or starting that volunteer process, application process, how can they do so?
Yeah, so they can go to cancervolunteer.ca and just follow click on Wheels of Hope and just follow the steps to apply. If they want to get some more information, they could email us at volunteer@cancer.ca or give us a call at 1-888-939-3333.
Wonderful. And we certainly hope that if anybody is watching and they might need to take part in the program as a participant or as a client, that they have the avenues already. But if they do, if somebody is watching and they didn't realize the program existed and they do have cancer and they may need to take advantage of it, how can they do so?
Sure, same thing. They can give us a call. I would say just give us a call if they're interested in using the program at 1-888-939-3333 and just follow the prompts to the Wheels of Hope. We can definitely give them some more information on how the program works, and providing we have enough volunteers, we would absolutely love to help them get them to their treatment.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we salute all of the great volunteers that are already part of the program, and we certainly encourage our viewers, if you do have the time and the ability to partake in this great program, to do so, because the rewards of volunteering certainly outweigh anything else, and it's such a great program. So thank you once again, Mark. Best of luck with the search for volunteers.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.